Same stuffed cabbage rolls. 2 sauces, very different personalities. This is the kind of food that fills the house before it fills the table. Welcome to Lay's Kitchen. I always start with the cabbage. First, remove the core by cutting into the center. This makes it much easier for the leaves to loosen later. Bring a large pot of salted water to the stove. Gently blanch the whole cabbage, covered. As the outer leaves soften, I remove them one by one. Continue blanching until I have enough. I let the leaves cool slightly and sort them out by size, large, medium, and small. The small leaves won't be used for rolling, but they are perfect for lining the pan later. For the filling, I start by sautéing the aromatics. In a large pan, I melt about 3 tablespoons of butter and add the onions with a pinch of salt. After a couple of minutes, I add the garlic. Then seasonings: marjoram, paprika, caraway seeds, a little black pepper, and just a pinch of red pepper flakes. Finally, I stir in fresh parsley and take the pan off the heat. In a large mixing bowl, I combine ground pork and ground beef. I add diced apple for a little sweetness and the sautéed onion mixture and cooked rice. Then I season the mixture with salt, add 2 eggs, and mix everything thoroughly. I always microwave a small bite at this stage to taste and adjust the seasoning if needed. Once it's right, I portion the filling into evenly sized rolls so everything cooks consistently. Assemble the cabbage rolls. For the larger cabbage leaves, I cut them in half and remove the thick center rib. I place a portion of filling onto each leaf and roll it up, tucking in the sides as I go. In the baking pan, I line the bottom with the smaller cabbage leaves. Then I arrange the rolls seam side down, packing them in snugly. Sauce number 1, heavy tomato. For the first batch, I make a heavier tomato-forward sauce. I combine crushed San Marzano tomatoes with chicken stock and season with salt, pepper, garlic powder, onion powder, and paprika. Pour the sauce evenly over the cabbage rolls. Add 3 bay leaves on top. The pan gets covered and goes into a 350 degrees Fahrenheit oven for about 75 minutes, or until the sauce is bubbling and the rolls are fully cooked. Sauce number 2, lighter umami. I had extra filling, so I made a second batch with a different sauce. This one is thinner and more umami forward. I combine crushed tomatoes with chicken stock, thyme, fennel seeds, and a little soy sauce, and gochujang for gentle kick. Add bay leaves and simmer for about 10 minutes. Add salt and pepper to taste. Pour the sauce over the rolls. The pan also goes into the oven covered at 350 degrees Fahrenheit for 75 minutes, or until everything is bubbling and tender. Serving. These are best served simply with steamed rice or crusty bread. Sometimes I add a little crumbled feta, fresh parsley, or sliced green onions on top as garnish. It's comforting, generous food, the kind meant to be shared. We tried both versions side by side. The tomato-heavy sauce was bolder and more immediately flavorful. The lighter sauce was more subtle and delicate. Different personalities for sure. And honestly, that's worth making 2 pans. When these come out of the oven, the cabbage is tender but still structured. The filling is juicy and savory. The sauce, whether bold or subtle, settles into everything. This meal is the one you make when you want the house to feel warm, the table to feel full, and the meal to feel abundant and satisfying. If you enjoy this recipe, don't forget to like and subscribe for more authentic dishes from around the world. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.